Hello and welcome all. How is everyone doing? So, a very crazy day today in the market. Of course, there was CPI data, hence, we saw a lot of volatility. And if we talk about the NASDAQ 100, look at this crazy gap the market opened with. Let me show you the percentage gain, or you can even see the number of points this gap was. So, if I start from here, look at this, the market opened here. 155 point was the gap with which the market opened, roughly 1.31. So incredible day, lot of volatility, and finally we managed to close around 12,200. So again, above 12,000 is where we have closed, and that is of course very good. 12,000 is a psychological number for the NASDAQ. So let's quickly jump to the 4-hour chart and we'll try to see what is happening. So once again, price is trying to cross the 200 moving average, sitting at 12158, which is over here, and we are seeing that struggle is there at this price point. However, once again, this was the bull flag the price was in. There was one fake out, second time tried over here. So now third time we are trying to get out of this bull flag, trying to convincingly break out of this. So yes, hopefully we will continue this pump, and this point is very important. Okay, this is the bottom part of this long term channel the price was in. So this is very important retest. At this point I had made a video, you can go and check that one out. It was called 3 reasons why NASDAQ is bullish, and the reason was this doji star candle repeating itself. This is a pattern that we have seen. I showed this point over here, that we had a doji star candle which led to this pump. There were doji star candles here, this pump, another one here. So you get the idea, right? So this was the reason. So now the question is, are we going to test this point over here, which is the bottom part of this channel, currently sitting at roughly 12,300. So that is possible. Let's check the fib levels also. What are they telling us? So fib levels are telling us roughly 0.236 level is sitting at 12347. So if we are able to pump further from here, then yes, roughly 12,300, 350 is what is possible. And again, look at the moving averages. Now the main crossover we are looking for is that the 200 moving average is sitting here. We want these two moving averages to go above the 200 moving average. So that is an important one. Let's quickly check the S&P 500. Again, very similar action, trying to bounce, trying to regain that 4,000 level. Look at all of these moving averages. This is from 3970 to 4,000, this area here. Lot of moving averages are here, so there's a chance that we might come back to retest this and then try to reject from here, because we have seen this time and time again. This is a bear flag. Whenever price breaks down from here, generally we see a retest of this happening and then continuation of the rejection. If that is the case, then yes, this area might get tested. So this was S&P 500. Let's take a look at Tesla. So we had earlier drawn this 165 support. I have talked about this support multiple times, and we are seeing a nice bounce from here. Again, trying to go into the moving averages. Main targets or main area of interest is 195 to $200 here. Then we have 215. Then we have 225. These are the three key areas for Tesla. But again, overall, look at this. This is an inverse head and shoulder pattern that is forming. If you are able to continue the pump upwards, then that will be good. If bullish action can continue. Let's take a look at silver also. So I had mentioned at around $20, this range here, I had mentioned that this is a nice area to go long. And now we are seeing that the price has shown a very nice pump. The target was $22. Missed the target by a few cents, but I think that's fine because we are forming a bull flag on the silver price. If we continue up, then $22 target will be reached, which is of course good. Let's take a look at oil also, because we are seeing a very sharp decline in oil. So if you look at oil, this area here, let me put up some lines over here, 72.5 to 70.5, this whole range over here has acted as a good support since December 2022. So once again we are dipping into this area, and even last time in the live I was talking about that above $80. If I put line over here also, yeah, this is a very strong resistance since November. So now we are in the buy zone. We have to see if oil is able to hold this or not. Okay, now let's move. Let's check the fear and greed index also. Let me refresh this, then we'll see where we are standing. So we are in the fear region. I think we went down till 18 points. Let's see, previous close 19. So yeah, we were in extreme fear, and that was the point I was talking about. Market will try to take a bounce from here. We are seeing some bounce. We are at 26 points now. Little bit recovery is seen in the market. Let's check Bitcoin. So very insane move by Bitcoin. If we take this point and we try to see, we went up till 26,300, roughly 34% pump in a week's time. So crazy move by Bitcoin. And of course today after the CPI data, huge pump, and then straight away some drop happened. Now price is trying to hold above 24k. So that is good. If we talk about the volume profile, so look at this area here. This is the interesting part. Roughly 23,000. This is an area of volume, so there might be a retest into this area. Other than that, this area here, let me put up a line. Roughly 23,900 is also where we might find some support. And below this we are then again talking 2,700, 20,000, somewhere in this range. So this is what is happening on Bitcoin. Let's check Ethereum. It's a very similar story, getting rejected from 1775. Look at this. Let's zoom out so we get a better idea of what is happening. Okay, there are two peaks in volume. Look at the one over here, 1650, then another one 1550. So these two areas will act as support. So a retest of this 1650 level is possible. Then we have a big gap in volume. Price might try to drop very fast in this range towards 1375. So yeah, this is what is happening in the market today. Let's check gold also, because a lot of pump has happened in gold. Crazy pump. The RSI went up till almost 90. Actually it's more than 90. And I mentioned the last time in my live that if I try to keep scrolling to the left side, look at this. Not able to find a moment in the last, I don't know, 3 years. Yes, in the last 3 years we have never seen 4-hour RSI gone till 93. So big move on oil, on gold. But let's zoom in and see what is happening. So again, this is a huge pump. Sorry for the drawing. This is a huge pump, and now we are trying to do something of this sort. So either it is something of this sort where we are trying to make a bull flag, or we are trying to make this pennant pattern. So both of these scenarios are possible. Again, pennant pattern is what is looking more likely, because the price has pumped a lot. Quite the chance we might go down towards this region. This is roughly 1880, 1875, where you can see the volume is present to find support before pumping back up to the higher interest region, which is sitting at 1925. So this is gold, and once again some very crazy moves on the market. just a reminder, if you are trying to trade actively, please use proper risk management, and remember that next week will be even more volatile because interest rate decision will be announced, and as we have seen time and time again, that is a very crazy day. So yeah, if you're actively trading, please consider using proper risk management, and hopefully I will see you all again. Until then,